So today was our first day of homeschool and it went really well. I realized I have a few minutes really quick, so I'm just gonna make a quick video and talk about how our first day of homeschool for kindergarten went. Okay, so today was our first day of official kindergarten, trying to fit in what I hope to fit in each day. We have been doing some lessons just as I've been gathering things. Miles has been getting excited and getting curious about the materials and things, so we've been doing some lessons and things, but today was, you know, we wanted to kind of start around a certain time and get a certain amount of things done, and it went really well. Honestly, I would say our biggest obstacle is little sister. That sounds mean, I don't mean it like she's an obstacle, but she's just very active and she needs lots of attention and she wants to be a part of it so much. So, you know, I had thought about ways to include her and stuff, but it's also hard because then I feel like I'm doing twice the work, trying to create curriculum for her, and I know it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work, but something I need to put some more thought into as how to keep her engaged and stuff, because I don't want to feel like I'm just distracting her the whole time and not engaging her at all. So that will be a balance. I need to figure out some ways to help her feel included, and also ways that I can give Miles the attention he needs as we're trying to work on these things. So obstacle number one, curious, active toddler little sister. But anyway, she did great for the most part. She just she wants to do what he's doing, like most kids do. So I thought I would just quickly talk about what lessons we did. I am so surprised. I feel like we got a lot done. I don't expect to necessarily get a certain, like, meet this every day. I think he was really excited. I'm gonna grab this little folder. So the first thing we did was like introduction to days of the week and months of the year, which obviously he hears, but I got down a calendar and we really looked at it. Like, each of these pages is a month and each of these squares represents a day, and talking about the order that they go in. And I found a couple songs on YouTube that were super cute, so we listened to those and worked on looking at the months in the order and the days in the order. So he was into that, and we're gonna have him cross off each day when we start to kind of reinforce. So that was a longer kind of introduction. I don't think we'll go that deep every day. I feel like now that he's been introduced to it, we'll just go over a little quicker. I found this print off, this All About Me print off book. It's really cute. So we started this. He just did the first couple pages. So I hope that maybe we'll be done with this by the end of the week. I don't know, he was into it, but I think he had, just like me, almost like some nervous energy, like, what's next, what are we doing? And I know it's going to take us a little while to find a rhythm to it, but I didn't want to like draw things out really long if he wasn't into them. I want him to be excited and think it's fun, so I figured we'd do a page or two, and that's about what we did. We had an introduction to the 5 senses, and we did a little work mat. Let me just grab it really quick and I'll show you. So it's just this. Let me see if you can see. 5 senses. And then I printed out photographs. I feel like real photographs are nice to see rather than illustrations. I don't know why. I guess it's my preference. I don't know. So, you know, lightning and ice cream and a bell, and we put them in columns, and he put them, I was curious though, I'm like, a bell, like, obviously the first thing you think is hearing, but you also touch it. And so we talked about how some things make sense in more than one category, and talked about why you wouldn't put them in certain categories. So I liked that. Sorry, I'm dropping things. And Paige, my daughter, she thought this was fun too. She just liked looking at the pictures and things, and Miles is working on reading, so we also talked about the words as we were doing that one. So he did really great with that. We did a handwriting lesson that was just kind of like a worksheet thing. And we did a lesson out of the science notebook that you can see me talk about a little more in my video where I talk about the materials. So he had to cut these all out. I cut this one out, but he cut all the rest of them out and then pasted them on the right spots. So he was into that. And then I think after those things, let me think. Yeah, I think after those lessons, it was time for lunch. Well, it wasn't time for lunch. It was time for a break. So we took a snack break and a play break, and then I think we maybe did one more of those after a little snack and play break. I also had some movement exercises. We did just like a song to get some energy out, and I'm trying to think what else. I think that was it. And then we had about 45 minutes where they played before lunch, had lunch, went outside. We played outside for quite a while. We had a super crazy storm last night. So we had like tons of branches and leaves and stuff in our yard. So we went out and picked up and played out for a while. They played with bikes. They played in the sandbox. I don't know, played for a while, got some steam off. And then when Paige went down for her nap, we did 2 more lessons, and I saved the little more lesson intensive lessons for when she was napping. I don't really want to do it that way because I feel like he is more receptive to this information in the morning, but unfortunately that's also when they have lots and lots of energy, so I don't know, I need to figure out that balance. But we did it and it was fine. I just think he would prefer probably to do it in the morning. But I got a new math curriculum. I wasn't real happy with the one I had before. I think I mentioned it in the previous video with the materials, but I don't believe I even went into it because I'm like, I'm not feeling this. It was just the wrong choice. There was nothing wrong with the book. It's just, it wasn't what I thought it was. I didn't look into it close enough. So anyway, this is what I ended up getting. This Kindergarten Math with Confidence. Kate Snow has a lot of materials, a lot of curriculums, and I believe this is the first time she's had a kindergarten math curriculum, so this is new. This is the instructor's guide, and then there's also a student workbook. And I liked that the student portion was pretty short. He just wrote one. I have it marked. And then we talked about the ones in these pictures and what they were, which was super quick. There was a more like introduction, like me talking about counting and stuff before we did that, but I liked it. And I think I seriously, this came when we were eating our lunch, and I opened it and looked over it quickly and decided like, let's just dive into it. So first impressions of this, I like it. I feel like it's an easy introduction to math, but yeah, I'm not intending to review this right now. Sorry, I was just going to talk about my first day, or our first day. So this is the math book we did, and he liked that. And then we did the learning dynamics. We did one lesson of that, and he definitely gets the most excited about language arts, which is no surprise to me. He has always loved to be read to. He's always had an awesome vocabulary, so he's super into that. So we did the lesson, and then you have like cards with each letter on them. And so I've been setting aside the cards that we've done and arranging them into words and having him read them, and he loves it. He's like, more and more. So we kept doing that for quite a while, just on his, just because he wanted to. And then I asked him if he'd want to draw and like use scissors and stuff, so I got out some glue and scissors, and he was just like having fun playing. He made, let me see, I think you can see back there, he made this little bus thing. And then we were done. And then, we did some like follow the leader and just some like silly games while his sister was sleeping. And then I kind of wanted a break. I had a few things I needed to do around the house, so I put on the Khan Academy Kids game on our iPad and let him play that, and he loves it. And it's like awesome. Like, it was talking about words and how many syllables, and it's a very educational game, but it's fun, so it doesn't feel like work or too much. Like, it still feels like a break for him, I think. So he had fun with that. And that was our first day, and we celebrated with a bag of M&Ms, and it was awesome. And he's excited for more, and he is super proud of how well he's reading, which is awesome, because he should be. And it was good. So we're gonna do it all again tomorrow and see how that works. I definitely think there was some like first day grace in there that maybe will wear off on all accounts. But I think it's going to be good. I feel good about it. I feel good about the materials we have, and I think Miles is going to have a really fun time. So that was our first day of homeschool kindergarten. Stay tuned for more.